Today we're going to be talking about cold hard cash. The green stuff, as some people call it. Hey there, my name is Jonathan and welcome to Just Eyeball It. Do you remember when the economy crashed a couple years ago? A lot of people freaked out and it was all over the news as this big, horrible thing that everybody should be afraid of. What if the economy gets worse? Do you remember the Great Depression? What if it crashes completely? This is what people were afraid of. I thought about it, and this doesn't make sense. For most of us, there wasn't really anything to worry about. And you might be thinking, but Jonathan, what about all those lost jobs and stuff? Yeah, okay, that happened, and I'll get to that in a bit. But first, let's talk about money. What is money? Why was it invented? Now, money is a credit system that we use to exchange goods and services. Before the invention of currencies, people used to have to barter for things. Here's an example. You have three people, one of them's producing corn, one of them's producing beef, and the other one's a doctor. Now trading works just fine if they all want what the other ones have. But what if the doctor's a vegetarian? This is where money comes in. Money assigns a value to goods and services and allows you to trade with pretty much anyone who recognizes it. We owe a lot of modern advancements to money because it allowed people to specialize and become way more efficient. For a currency to work and have value, everyone in the community has to accept it. This is where a government comes in handy. You need some sort of impartial third party to issue a currency. It can't just pop out of nowhere and it has to be fair, otherwise no one's going to use it. Now one way to set this up is that your third party or government could buy most of the goods in its jurisdiction and then just resell them for the same price to everyone. Some people would buy things back from the government, some people would buy things from each other. Basically everyone would have money. Almost. When it comes to services, it gets a little bit more complicated because they're kind of hard to measure. You can say that a farmer has 8 cows, but specialized services and some goods can't be quantified that way because the things that people are buying are personalized and they're just not resellable. Like, how would you figure out the monetary value of a doctor's visit if you don't even have a currency set up yet? It's a little bit too complicated. The easiest way to deal with people who provide services would be for a government to purchase service vouchers from them and basically resell them in the same way that you're selling other goods. But yeah, from here on out, you don't really have to do much and you're left with an awesome free market economy that has way more trade than it had before. Well, almost. Unless you want to completely mess up this new economy you just made, you're going to want to make sure that the total amounts of goods everywhere matches the amount of cash floating around. Otherwise, there just won't be enough money. What's the solution to this? Print more money and pay people with it. Another currency model that I found kind of cool was one from Ithaca, New York. On top of the regular US dollar, they have something called the Ithaca Hour. Their currency is backed by hours of work and not goods, which promotes the idea that everyone's time is equally valuable. Which is kind of nice, I think. This was a big segue, but if say the economy tanked, people would just have to make new currencies and move on. Some people would lose their jobs, yes, but if their jobs were in any kind of demand, it would just come back somewhere else. People aren't gonna magically stop consuming just because the economy is bad. We still need food, we still get sick, we still want entertainment, and we're gonna need to get all of the things we need somewhere. That's why I'm not too worried about any big economic collapse. But this guy might be. All right. Bye! Whew. This has been an interesting video. I don't usually make things like this on my channel, so this is actually a first for me. I feel like John Green right now. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and if you like this, please subscribe. I worked hard on this thing. I think I'm gonna eat a snack now. Alright, bye.